Hi everyone! Right, so we're off on our first family holiday to Turkey. It's going to be about 25 to 30 degrees as we're going in November. We'll be taking our 6-month-old baby Poppy. So I thought I'd show you what I'm going to pack, and then at the end, after the holiday, I'm going to pop back on and insert a little clip where I tell you what was worth packing and what was not, because I'm 100% overpacking, because I have got no idea what the weather's actually going to be like. And obviously it says 25 to 30 degrees during the day, but we all know in foreign countries sometimes it can go a bit chilly in the evening. You don't know how windy it's going to be. We're going to a place called Alanya, which is about 20 minutes away from Antalya Airport. So we're hoping that she will sleep 2 hours on the way to the airport, stay awake, get all her energy out at the airport, and then hopefully sleep for the plane ride, which is expected to be about 3.5 hours from Bristol. So fingers crossed that's going to happen. Even better, extra brownie points for her if she sleeps the other side in the transfer to the hotel, because obviously then it's just going to be so much easier. There is a time difference which we're not sure how she's going to react to, but obviously we're on holiday, we haven't got any time to get up for in the morning. It's all inclusive, and there's food restaurants that you can go to all day and get a bite to eat. So if we miss breakfast in the morning, then that's not the worst thing that could happen. So I'm going to start off with her baby bag, because when you fly with an under 2-year-old, a lot of people, including me, had no idea about this, but under 2-year-olds go for free. A lot of people know that much, but you actually get 2 free baby items with said baby. So we are taking our buggy travel system, which comes with a car seat. So that's going to be perfect, because it means in the transfer to the hotel, we've got her car seat, we've got her buggy, and that's 1 free item. Now, the other free item, which obviously everybody needs when travelling anywhere with a baby, is the nappy bag. I don't even go to the supermarket with a 6-month-old without taking the nappy bag, because you never know when she's going to do a blowout. Sorry for TMI, but that is the way it is. If you don't take it, 100% you're going to have a problem. Right, so this is the nappy bag that I've got. It's quite big. It's not the maximum size allowance of a nappy bag, but it's going to be good because it's got a satchel holder, so it's quite comfy. It's the nappy bag we use day to day anyway, so I'm used to using it. We have got her name tag. This is going to stay with us at all times, but I like to have all of our luggage labelled just in case, like, I don't know, if it goes missing, or I don't know. Right. So obviously I'm going to make the most out of everything that I can fit in here, because it's free luggage space at the end of the day. I don't think they even weigh it, because obviously it's under the size requirement and it's a baby nappy bag, so they're expecting everything to be in here essential. So I'm taking 1 pack of nappies. 100% not going to need all of those on the plane, but I don't want to buy nappies when we get out there, because obviously she's used to these. I know she doesn't get a bad reaction. I would much rather, if I've ever got space in my luggage, take what we know she's used to. A bit like face wipes, obviously. Well, they're mostly used for her face now that she's weaning, but these ones are perfect because they're cheap as anything, and they're water safe, so there's no nasties in there. So we're taking nappies, wipes. We're taking a very large muslin cloth, because this is perfect for if I end up with anybody sat next to me on the plane. I'm still breastfeeding, so I can literally have this all covered up to help with some of our dignity. I don't know how anyone would feel if they have somebody on the plane next to them and they've got their boob out. Like, I'm going to try stay a little bit modest. And then I've got a spare one for any, like, burping, if she seems to, like, spit up or anything. We've got a spare one. I carry these Milton antibacterial surface wipes with me everywhere in my nappy bag, because these are great. Like, she's not going to be in a high chair or anything, but I like to put her snacks on the little tray in front of her, and these are completely antibacterial, so I can just give everything like a quick little wipe over, and I know that it's then sterilised, essentially. So we've also got, we take lots of snacks. So she's only just gonna be 6 months old, but we already know some of her favourite snacks, so we always take those with us. So these little wafer things, I don't know what's so great about them, but they do an array of different flavours, and she loves absolutely all of them. If she's ever having a day where she doesn't really want to eat anything, it's those. But she's 6 months old, she's still exclusively breastfed, so food isn't her main source of nutrition at the moment. But on the way are teeth. So we've also got some of my favourite go-to teething things. So we use Ashton & Parsons teething powder and Nurofen. She loves the taste of this, so I hope that stays, because obviously loads of people struggle to get medicine into their children, but I think where she has only just started solids as well, the flavour of strawberry, absolutely loves it. Gripe water is an absolute godsend for us when she's having like a bit of a sore tummy. She's never really been like a colicky baby or anything like that, but gripe water, sometimes you just know when they've got like upset tummy or something. So I'm taking these in her nappy bag because you just don't know what they're going to be like on the plane, and especially if there is pop or anything like that, it's horrible. So I'm already planning on breastfeeding her on the way up and the way down, just so that she's suckling on something, because we don't use a pacifier or anything like that. And I feel like a lot of mums say the best hack is to give them a bottle or breastfeed, or maybe like if they're past that, then sweeties or something to just chew on while they're taken off and stuff. Next thing is Sudocrim. I've always got this in my nappy bag because it's quite essential. Like if you're ever going to be changing a nappy, we will be changing her right before we get on the plane, and with all good luck, she's going to sleep the whole plane ride and we won't have to change her until we get off. It's only 4 hours long, but like I say, you just never know when you're going to need to like change a nappy. But I've heard that it's not the easiest thing when you're on an aeroplane. So I'm just going to shove this all in here now. And oh, the last thing, this was in the last teething spell that we got told of. Oh, I think I put it in my other one. But Ambisol liquid, absolute godsend. Just trying to find it now because I need to make sure that that's in the right bag when we go. I've got bits of stuff everywhere to show you everything that I'm taking, but I've got OCD, so this is all going to get repacked probably about 10 times before we go in a week's time anyway. But I wanted to show you what we've got. And also on the actual plane, we'll be taking a blanket, one that's big enough, that it's soft enough, and I want to take 2 so that she can have like a little pillow and a blanket. You never really know how warm or cold it's going to be on the plane. So I think we'll be taking a couple of extra outfits in the nappy bag as well, so that we can make sure we've got an array of like different clothes that she can wear on if it's not great like temperature, if we haven't forward planned it. Right, so that's our 3 items done. The buggy, the nappy bag, and obviously the buggy is also with car seat. So let's go on to what clothes I'm taking. This is where my husband is 100% telling me that I have overpacked. But do you know what? I'd rather take and not need than need and not have. We're going to Turkey at the end of the day, so I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of branded clothing stalls and stuff where we can buy stuff if we want to. But I have got her for travelling in, her very own, my first holiday, Turkey baby grow. This is so cute, and I think it was literally like £7 or £8 on eBay, so I couldn't not, and I'll probably get her one for each time that we go on holiday. So baby grows, this is usually what she sleeps in. Obviously we're going in November, we don't know how cold it's going to be at night, but I want to make sure that we are planned. So again, I'm taking some of her cutest ones. So this one's personalised, it says Poppy, that was from my auntie. So how many have I got here? Yeah, I've literally got one for every day of the holiday, just in case we need them. And then I've also got these, which is a kind of lighter option. I think these are going to be great now, because if it is hot out there in the day, or we need something on her in the night that's more than a vest, this is going to be great, because they not only will cover her shoulders, which is obviously quite an important place to cover to avoid the sun, even though we'll be keeping her mostly in the shade, but because they literally just do up there, it's not too many layers, so you can add tights or socks, and you don't have to worry about having like a million layers on. So again, I've got 7 of those, some of them really cute, like little unicorns and bunnies. I absolutely love these. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great day option if she needs something like that. And can I just say, these pouches, I think I got these off Shein or Temu, and you get about 7. I got 2 lots, but there's all different sizes, and they're just perfect for organising your suitcase. So I never really bothered when it was for me, but for her, all of her clothes are so tiny, and obviously we're trying to get them in little compact spaces. So like that one, it's not even full, and that's got all of her baby grows and all of her little vest gilet things in. So that goes in there. Now we're going on to the like cuter day outfits, because as much as those are probably going to be good, this is our first family holiday. I want her to look lovely. So just little things like this. So with a little vest underneath, perfect. So we've got ones like that. And then these, I love these little sets. It's literally just a little vest and some matching booty shorts. And it's just ideal, really. She's not going to want to wear, if it is as hot as I'm hoping it's going to be, it's not. So we've got 2 of those. It's just like easy. So we've got a few outfits like that, 3. And then we've got some more practical, if it is a bit colder, stuff like this. It's still quite light material, but it's great because I can layer it. So I can put either a long sleeve vest or a short sleeve vest on underneath here. And then obviously cardigans and socks if she needs. Now things like this was about £3 on Shein, and it's such light fabric. This is ideally what I would wear if it's going to be hot every day, because it's just so light, and obviously we're expecting she'll only really nap in the buggy. So these kinds of outfits are just like perfect because they're lightweight and they're adorable. Again, I've gone for a couple of longer ones that can literally be layered if need be. And then plenty of little, like, just rompers. So this is all she's going to need. Obviously, she's going to be wearing enough sun cream and stuff. We're going to be in the shade as much as we can be. So things like that is just going to be, like, perfect, really. You want stuff that you can layer, but you also want to know that, like, she's not going to be too hot in the one layer if that's what the only thing that you're going to need to put her in. So this one, I don't really need to show you in this one. This is, I've got 7 short sleeve vests and 7 long sleeve vests for the layers if we need them. I'm just chucking all this in here. And now in here, what have we got? Like little trousers, so that for the dresses that I've taken as well, we can just chuck some trousers on underneath if we need to. I'm even just talking through what I've packed now and the method in my madness. I've definitely overpacked, but like I say, I definitely want to know that I've got everything that I need. And I overpack for myself as well, because I never know what I'm going to want to wear on the day. So I've got, yeah, I've overpacked. So I've got 7, so far we've done 7 baby grows, 7 non-baby grows, like short ones, 7 booty shorts, 3 longer like trouser things, and now I've got more than 7 dresses. So we've gone for, again, little lightweight dresses like this. This is so cute. So it's just a little lightweight dress with a matching pair of booty shorts. I'm one of them mums where I'm never going to have my baby in just her nappy underneath her dress, because I don't know why, but that's her knickers. So I know there's a toddler phase where they start pulling their nappy off anyway, but I think I would always have booty shorts underneath. So we've just got some little lightweight dresses that are just going to be perfect. So we've got, yeah, 7 of those. Okay, I'm probably going to have to rethink some of these outfits, because this isn't going to fit all in her hold carry-on bag anyway. I'm taking, sorry, that didn't make sense. She is having a hand luggage bag. It's a little suitcase, I'll show you at the end. And then I've got a hold bag, and my husband's got a hand luggage bag as well. So she's going to have this hand luggage bag all to herself, and then her bigger bits are going to go into my hold bag as well. I've got 7 long sleeve dresses mostly for the evening. If she needs something warmer, she can have a long sleeve dress on, tights, and then obviously we can add a cardigan if we need to. So she's got 7 of those. Yeah, it's definitely overpacked, but I'm going to pop back on at the end, as I said, and tell you what I did and didn't use, and it can all be a learning experience for next time. I've got plenty of space in my suitcase anyway, so even if only her clothes fit in her luggage bag, then that's absolutely fine. So I'm just taking 3 cardigans. These ones coordinate with all the outfits that I've packed. They're the most sensible ones to take. Swimming costumes, again, I take 3 of these. There is 2 different pools. So obviously going on a holiday for a 6-month-old, she's not really going to be going on water slides or anything like that. So we didn't really pick a child hotel because, I mean, she's not even crawling yet or anything. So this holiday is more for us to just make some memories, relax, enjoy, and not have to cook or clean our house for a whole week. I think that's what I'm most looking forward to, which sounds really sad, but it's the truth. It's God's honest truth. So I'm taking her baby towel, mostly because it's super soft, it's really cute, it's got a hood on, so it's the easiest thing. Like, they're probably going to have loads of towels at the hotel, but I like really soft towels for her. So we're taking her towel. 2 more blankets. This one's really lightweight, so it's going to be great if she needs something that's light in the night over her. Whenever I'm on holiday, I literally sleep with nothing on because it's too warm. But again, we just don't know. There might be a slight chill, or if we want to put like the aircon on or anything, then it's going to be good for her to have something covering her. Right, so in here, won't bother getting them all out. We've got lots of muslin cloths. These are great for when you're breastfeeding because, like, if you want to lay one down on the bed or whatever, it just stops any leakage. Sorry, but it's true. And bibs. Obviously, we want to take a few bibs. I've gone with Bivado. This is my favourite bib since we've been weaning because it covers their whole body. I'll get it out for you. Covers their whole body. You can strap these bits round under the high chair and you just wipe it clean, and then obviously if it ever gets a bit too dirty we can wash it in the shower and then just hang it up. So I'm taking a few Bivados just for the ease. I'm not going to have a washing machine or anything, so that's the best that we can do with that. What else have we got? So these are, I just love them. They're so easy for organising everything. So in this one I've got 7 pairs of socks for her and these little booty slippers. Super cute. Again, she's not walking, she's not crawling, so she won't be really on the floor at all. So it's just good to keep their feet warm. In here, I don't know why I've got so many bows. I've made sure to have a bow for each outfit to coordinate, but she literally pulls everything off of her head at any given chance. So again, it's a complete waste, but if I can get a few cute pictures with her having a bow on, then it'll be really good. Tights, so I've got 7 pairs of tights. Like I say, she's not crawling, so these aren't going to get ruined or anything. So probably no need to take 7 because she's a very clean baby. She's always in her buggy or in our arms. So I've got 7 pairs of tights. Summer hats, very essential. Again, she hates things on her head, so she pulls these off at the first chance. If you ever see me out and about and my baby doesn't have a hat on, please know it's not because I am neglectful and I'm not like trying to have her with no hat on, but it's just, it is near impossible. These little wash bags, again, I think it was about 50p. These are great. I love having these when we're going away. We've already been on a little trip to Cornwall, so this isn't my first time packing for her, but I definitely overpacked when we went there, and it was to see my nan, who absolutely spoiled her with new clothes and stuff anyway, so probably could have got away with not taking anything. But these are great. As soon as there's something that needs washing or it's dirty or like socks, pants, whatever, you just chuck it in here and it's all in your luggage bag. So it's going to be really easy when I jump back on at the end after the holiday to show you what I didn't use, because they will theoretically still be in these bags. So we've got that there. extra snacks, she loves these veggie sticks and these wafers. So I'm not taking many snacks because it is all-inclusive hotel. But it's always good to have extra snacks. And I think this is going to be perfect because sometimes that's all she wants. And like I said before, she's only just started eating solid foods as she's just turned 6 months. But it's creature comforts, isn't it? I see adults taking blooming pot noodles and stuff on abroad holidays because they don't know if they're going to like the cuisine. Right, so swim pants. If we were trying to save space, we would probably not take a whole packet because well, they don't hold wheat anyway, so most people say they just rinse them out and reuse. So this should be plenty. We're taking 1 packet. And I haven't squashed this down yet in case we go swimming before, but this is her little rubber ring. It's a crab. We call her Mrs. Crab, and she absolutely loves it. So hopefully by having this with her, she'll want to go in the swimming pools, even though I don't think they're heated. So we're going to have to see what happens with that when we come to it. 2 extra packets of wipes I'll be taking with me. And now we're on to her like wash bag / medicine bag. So I've got this, but I expected it to be a bit bigger / didn't really know how many medicine bits I'd want to take with me just in case. Right, so here is said Ambisol bottle. This is great for teething. It literally smells like pure whiskey. And everybody says, oh, if you've got bad toothache as an adult, rub some whiskey on it. So I think they've just repurposed this so that it's whiskey in a bottle, but your healthcare provider doesn't tell you off for rubbing whiskey on your child's teeth. So I'm going to chuck that in the nappy bag now so I know where it is, because I definitely want that on the plane. So in here I've literally got all of her hair care essentials. So this is nail clippers, nail scissors. Why do babies' nails grow so quickly? I just don't know. They're so hard to trim and yet they grow so quick. It's very unfair. So we've got her hairbrush. She doesn't have loads of hair yet, so this little soft brush is perfect. In here is her digital thermometer. So those are like her hair care bits. Oh, we got her sponge for when we're giving her a shower. The worst thing about our hotel room is it doesn't have a bath, and obviously that's what we're used to washing her in. Doesn't even have a kitchen sink like parents used to do, so we're literally going to have to try and shower her, so I'm not so looking forward to that. So we've got lots of different sun creams. I burn like an absolute lobster. So we've got Aldi's is apparently one of the best ranges for kids. So we've got a big bottle of 50 plus and a little bottle of 50 plus for the nappy bag for when we're just going out of the hotel room. We can keep topping up. And then I've got face serum 50 plus and scalp protection because I always burn the parting of my hair. So I try and do clever hairstyles on holiday so that that doesn't happen. We got some Bonjela teething gel. I haven't actually tried this yet, but I'll probably put that one in the plain nappy bag as well, just so that if she is having a spell, then I can do everything we can. Infocol. She has never needed to use this, but again, I'm taking a little bit of everything with us, just so that if something is going on, then we've got like the stuff from the UK that people have tried and recommended. Another bottle of Sudocrem. Probably not needed because we'll never go for a whole one in a week, but you never know. Calpol, obviously it does stuff differently to Nurofen, so we're going to take that just in case. Nasal spray, obviously I've only ever had to use this when she's had a cold, which I'm not really expecting her to get into in a hot country. But you just never know. And I'd rather have all of her, this is basically all of her first aid stuff that we have at home, so I'm just taking it so that we know we've got everything that we need, just in case really. So again, that's all in a whole nother bag. So I'm going to just quickly throw this together and show you her. I'm not going to bother putting everything in because I want to be extra organised, but I'm just going to show you her little case. Here we go. So this is literally the hand luggage case that she's going to take, and then her nappy case. I do not know yet how it's gonna go with us trying to carry, so we're checking in one whole bag, which is large. I think it's up to 25 kilograms or something, and then on the plane we're gonna have 2 hand luggage suitcases like this, one for Poppy and one for Paul, her nappy bag, the buggy, which will obviously get left at the plane entrance, and the baby. So we are going to have our hands full, but that's all from today. And if you just wait just a little bit, then you'll see I'm going to come back at the end and show you what I really didn't need to take. Hi everyone, welcome back. I am in the UK after an amazing first holiday to Turkey. We went to Alanya. Obviously you saw that all at the start of the video. The time difference was 2 hours. She was an absolute dream. The journey there was perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better baby. It was just spot on. She slept in the car. She then burnt all her energy in the airport, and then she slept on the plane for the first 2 hours of the journey and was awake for the second 2, but it meant that then she was ready to nap in the transfer to the hotel. I think by the time that we arrived it was about midnight. It was, like I said, 2 hour time difference, so it was really hard to navigate that part, because obviously she'd been sleeping, not sleeping, sleeping, not sleeping on the journey there. We were all out of sorts. I think we were down in the hotel little lobby bit getting soup at 2 in the morning. So the first 24 hours of the holiday was very bizarre in terms of sleeping patterns, but it was amazing. We had a great time. And you're on holiday at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter when you're sleeping and when you're not. So even with a child, I think she was still up at about 7 o'clock in the morning because she doesn't have a lie-in. But she did have lots of pool naps throughout the whole holiday, which was absolutely amazing because it meant that we didn't have to walk around in the buggy the whole time. And obviously we didn't have a car, so that was going to be a nightmare if not. So here is all the stuff that I overpacked. It was ridiculous. I didn't use most of the clothes that I took for her. The main thing that was a waste was swimming costumes, because the pool was way too cold. She literally loves the pool here at home, but it is heated, and the pool there was not heated whatsoever, and it was November. Even myself and my husband struggled to go in. There was water slides, so that was a different story, because obviously once you're on the slide you can't dip your toe in and be like, oh, I don't want to go in, because you're already in. But yeah, I'll show you some of the things that I massively overpacked. Baby grows, didn't use one. It was so warm out there. It was lovely. It wasn't so hot that she was struggling, but we definitely didn't need baby grows. So the only one that she wore was her personalised one for the holiday, which she wore on the aeroplane. So that was massively overpacked. What have we got here? Long sleeve vests. Yep, still in there. Didn't use one, so we came home with 7 of those. I don't regret not taking them, because obviously we did chuck a cardigan on her just in the evenings when the sun was gone and it was a little bit chilly. We just followed her cues of when she wanted to go to bed and avoiding the time difference. So one of our top tips that we received was schedule her nap times for UK time, because then not only do we get to experience a little bit more of the holiday into the evening instead of being up in the room by 6 o'clock, she would then be easier when we transition back home to stay on that schedule kind of thing. But we just followed her cues, really. We thought with the first 24 hours of travelling being so strange and like weird nap times, we just played it by ear. But yeah, I'd say her nap times were very similar to what they were in England anyway. Right, so the last 2 things that I overpacked was socks. It was so warm, she didn't really need socks on, and she definitely didn't need her slippers. And then, last but not least, headbands. I knew this was an absolute waste of time taking them. She doesn't like headbands on her head. She doesn't like anything on her head, including the summer hats that I fought her to keep on the whole holiday. So, if you're going to Turkey in November with a 6-month-old, I would say double check the weather, but assume that it's going to be a lot hotter than you anticipate. I did check the weather before we went. The whole reason we booked this holiday at last minute was because we were meant to go away in June and couldn't, because, well, we decided taking a 4-week-old baby away was not going to be, like, we're first-time parents, that was not going to be a great idea because we won't have even found our feet yet. And I think health visitors were still coming at that time anyway. But yeah, the point is, we wanted to wait until we'd found our feet, and then suddenly we were like, oh, it's November, it's kind of now or not to squeeze in a holiday this year. So we looked up where was going to be warm, and it was Turkey. So we had a great time. absolutely no regrets in taking a baby abroad. She was an angel on the plane. I don't know how she'll be on the next holiday, because obviously she'll be a bit more active, but we just made sure that we took lots of snacks. We took a few toys. Well, we're going to take a few toys. That's the only thing that I haven't put in her nappy bag yet. But a lot of people have said take a few new ones and a few home comfort ones. Like teethers seem to be her favourite toy at the moment. And she loves watching Tinkerbell on the telly. So we're also going to pack her iPad, which has got Tinkerbell and a couple of other things like Bluey downloaded on it, because although she doesn't really watch it, and she definitely doesn't understand it, she does, like, it's nice to just have something like that for them to listen to if they're getting a bit bored on the plane, or even if we're getting a bit bored on the plane. So, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed my packing video, and if you want to see more videos like this, please like the video and subscribe. Thanks, bye!